Welcome back to Crazy Gamers Games. Today I'm going to talk to you about my Onegin Dune Crawler. So this is one of my heavy support units. Let's take a look at its stats. Onegin Dune Crawler. It has 11 wounds, so there's a damage table for it. So between 7 and 11 wounds, it moves 8, ballistic skill 3, and it has 3 attacks. 3 and 5 wounds, which that's a misprint. It's supposed to be 6 to 11 wounds in the first bracket. 3 to 5 is 6 inches move, 4 plus ballistic, D3 attacks, and 1 to 2 wounds left, 4-inch move, 5 plus ballistic skill, and only 1 attack. It is a single model equipped with an eradication beamer. But this model may replace its eradication beamer with either a neutron laser and a Cognis heavy stubber, a twin phosphorus blaster, or an Icarus array. This model may take a Cognis heavy stubber, and this model may either take a broad spectrum data tether or smoke launchers. The Cognis heavy stubber has 36-inch range, heavy 3, strength 4, 1 damage. You may fire this weapon even if the model advances, but you must subtract 2 from any hit rolls if you do so. The Eradication Beamer, 36-inch range, heavy D6, strength 8, that's pretty good. It's going to hit strength 4 on 2s. And then it has -2 to the AP and D3 damage. But when attacking units within 12 inches, change this weapon to a heavy D3, but resolve the shots with an AP of -4 and D6 damage. So you get less shots, but way more AP and way more damage. Potentially double the damage. The Icarus array, this is good for people that have flying. When attacking with this weapon, you can fire all 3 of the profiles below. You have a Daedalus missile launcher, a Gatling rocket launcher, and twin Icarus autocannons. They all have 48-inch range. The Daedalus missile launcher is a heavy 1, strength 7, -3 AP, D6. And then the rocket launcher is heavy 5, strength 6, -2 AP, 1 damage. And the twin Icarus autocannon is 48 inches, heavy 4, strength 7, -1 AP, 2 damage. And it says, add 1 to all hit rolls made for this weapon against targets that can fly. Subtract 1 from hit rolls against all other targets. I plan on having one of these, one of my Dune Crawlers with this, just in case I come up against flying. Mostly I'm going to do the neutron laser, and that's 48-inch range, heavy D3, strength 10, -4 AP, D6 damage. And you treat damage rolls of 1 and 2 made by this weapon as 3 instead. So it's a minimum 3 damage, up to 3 shots, strength 10, -4 AP. Vehicles, they're not going to get saves against this. And it's boom, D6 damage, minimum 3. And then you have a choice of the twin heavy phosphor blasters. They have a 36-inch range, they're heavy 6, strength 6, -2 AP, 1 damage. Units attacked by this weapon do not gain any bonus to their saving throws for being in cover. So if they use that new stratagem, 2 CPs after you have first turn, the heavy phosphorus blasters, they're not going to get the bonus to that cover. Abilities, they have the Canticles of the Omnissiah. They have an Imatinus force field. This model has a 5+ invulnerable save. You can re-roll invulnerable saving throws of 1 for any Dune Crawler if it is within 6 inches of at least one other friendly Forge Ward Dune Crawler. So this is why I want to take 3. If you lose 1, they're still getting the bonus on re-rolling of 1s. If you lose 2, well, you're probably not doing too well in the game. Smoke launchers. Once per game, a model equipped with a smoke launcher can use them instead of shooting any weapons in the shooting phase. Until your next shooting phase, your opponent must subtract 1 from all hit rolls for range weapons that target this vehicle. I don't see how that's good at all. I mean, they'll just shoot at another target. The broad spectrum data tether You use your Forge World units within 3 inches of any friendly models equipped with a broad spectrum data tether. At the start of the Moral Morale phase, add 1 to their leadership during the phase. So, if you put a Sakari gun line, they get an extra leadership. You lose a bunch, you might get to keep the rest. It has a crawler feature. This model can only advance D3, but ignores the -1 penalty for hit rolls for moving and firing a heavy weapon. And if it reduces 0 wounds, it explodes. You roll a D6. If it lands on a 6, each unit within 6 inches suffers D3 mortal wounds. So that is the Onigan Dune Crawler. So let's take a look at what's in the box. Yeah, let's see what we get. Okay. Alright, so we got some sprues. Let's take a look at the book. And the base. So this is the base. Let's see. See what size base this is. Looks like a 130 mil base. Let's see. And then comes with the transfers. Transfers on that. And then here's the book. It's an older book, 2014 on the book, so it's not in color. It looks like there's different assembly options. I will be magnetizing the weapon arrays. And I noticed that there's some front pieces that are interchangeable. I may magnetize those for transport. So, and then the feet are pretty neat. You can either have these spiky, pointy feet, or you can add these more stable feet. And it looks to where you add them, you cannot glue the pins in, and you can flip them up and down to switch on the battlefield between the pointy things and the flat bases. So that's going to be interesting to look into. So let us take a look at the sprue. I'll zoom in a little bit for you guys. So this is the sprue. Look here. This looks like the weapon sprue. It's a neutron laser. I believe this is the heavy phosphor blasters, the eradication beamer. It looks like one of the heavy stubbers. And twin Icarus array weapons right here, I believe. Here's the door for the Icarus array, and this looks like the side mount for all the missiles for the Icarus array. And then we have a sprue of legs. Back out. So we got the legs. Here's the different platforms for the feet thing, some armor panels, the feet. Let's see if we could find those. Yeah, here's the little feet pads that would flip down. Right there. It looks like we can make them go up and down, hopefully. There's the little Scutari and the gunner's cockpit. So I'm looking forward. This is the next model I'm building. I have finished the Armiger Warglaive. He's all magnetized. I'll be showing him off in the next video. He's I had to plastic putty some of the larger magnets in place, and I will he'll be dry and I can show him off. He's magnetized at the waist and at the arms for the weapons. Also, I have the 4 arc rifles. They're all magnetized. All the backpacks, the arc rifles have all been magnetized. Got a little bit of parts. I've also glued all the heads on the snipers with Ranger heads, and on the plasma I glued on Vanguard heads. And for these arc rifles, I'm going to make them Rangers, so I have the 4 Ranger heads ready to go. And on these, on the backpack, if you look here on these backpacks and on the gun, they have, zoom in a little bit, they have a hose or cable that would connect right here for the backpack and the Skitarii holding the weapon. I'm actually going to, the way I've designed these, I glue on the other hand with this on the model, and then I put the backpack on and I glue this joint, and the whole thing will come off in one piece. If you want to change it out, and you can put it on a different Skitarii model, like a Vanguard if you want, but this will be connected and it will come off as one piece. So, or if you want to take it off and make him just, give him a galvanic rifle or a radium carbine. I believe he'd be a galvanic rifle because he's a ranger. So that's what's going on with the backpacks on the arc rifles. You can see it has the nice backpack part on it. I enjoy building these Skitaris. They're real simple to magnetize, and they're real nice. So I believe next up, after I finish these ones with the arc rifles, I'm going to start working on the alphas. There's going to be 5 alphas. I haven't, there's going to be at least 2 Ranger alphas and at least 2 Vanguard alphas. I'll have 1 alpha remaining, and I'm not sure what to make him. He's probably going to be a Ranger, because I have the 2 5-man squads of snipers, so they're each going to need a Ranger alpha. And then I have the squad of arc rifle Skitarii Rangers, so they're going to need, so that's 3 Ranger alphas. And then I only have so far the plasma rifles and Vanguard, and then just a standard Vanguard unit, so that would be 2 Vanguard alphas. So that's where that stands. Well, if I don't have any more videos till after the holidays, I want to wish everybody happy holidays, and you guys have a wonderful time. For Crazy Gamer Games, I'm the Crazy Gamer. Have a great day.